Hey everybody, I'm Nick LaGrange with Jenna Cameron, and together we are Mediflixx. So if you're new here, we are Mediflixx, like I said. This is our very first episode on YouTube talking about marketing in the healthcare space, because that's what we do. I'm a videographer. I create video ads, all sorts of content for campaigns that we run online for our healthcare clients. And then Jenna takes it, runs with it, especially on LinkedIn, and runs campaigns. And she's really our expert digital marketer. So explain a little bit more about what you do. You're better at talking about that than I am.
Yeah, so I'm Jenna, and I take all of our video assets that we make for our clients, and I analyze them to a degree. I understand the messages that are in those videos, and then I put together different copy that's catchy or attention grabbing based on the product that we're featuring or talking about, or maybe it's subject matter, right? Maybe it's not a product or necessarily a service, but maybe it's just topical.
Yeah, education.
Correct.
Kind of stuff.
Well, or of importance, right? So in the medical field, sometimes there are hot topics, right? AI or women in medicine, specifically in radiology, there's not very many women. So you can really focus on hot topics as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be product focused. And that's really what works in the space.
Yeah, for sure. The human part of it. And that's kind of what we're talking about today. The title of this video is here's how we generated 30 leads in 30 days for our clients. I made notes, so I didn't forget, and I still forgot. So here's how we generated 30 leads in 30 days for our clients. We really did do this for one of our healthcare clients recently. The first time they've really seen any kind of success from a lead generation campaign, we were able to deliver that to them, again, through the video work that I create, and then what Jenna's able to do with LinkedIn after that, running ads. So what we're talking about here is how to actually create a campaign, because anybody can make a paid campaign. Anybody can make a video, put it on a platform, put ad spend behind it, and hope for the best. And that's what a lot of people do. But there really is a formula to it. And it's not a big secret or anything. It's just a lot of people don't understand this. That's what we're here to talk about. The main part of that is a hook, if I'm not mistaken.
That's definitely
so what's
true. A really great way of simplifying a hook, in my opinion, is a solution, right? It's identifying a problem and then presenting a solution. So a hook can either be solution forward or it can be problem forward, because both of those things are going to get the person interested that you need to speak to, because hopefully ultimately you have a solution for them, right? Lead with education is what I really see be successful. So if you can provide a clinical example of your product and what it can do in the space, lead with that, and then have an attention grabbing headline, just as an example, how to increase, your patient throughput or your imaging throughput at your imaging center, right? Yeah. So you have to really focus on what those people might be struggling with. Increasing throughput is going to increase the patient satisfaction. They're going to be seen faster, or maybe they got an appointment whereas they wouldn't have before, because there's more availability, because everything's moving quicker.
Right.
It's also going to make the facility more financially savvy. They're going to make more money, right? And so your administrators are going to care about that. So I'm just kind of giving you an example of how you look at an asset before you even develop it. How are we going to create the asset? Make sure it's educational, because that's going to grab somebody's attention. A lot of people are tired of being sold to. So if they're constantly getting ads that are shiny product focused, almost kind of like a car commercial, they're going to shut down. So it's really best to lead with education, something that your company can provide to them as well through continuing education, right? But lead with what you can offer them. Lead with education, lead with service, and then Your solution is the follow-up. So if you want to do lead gen on LinkedIn and you're in the medical space, I would say you need to do a video case study. I just see the most success with that because case studies are interesting to physicians, to their team, to the people that are supporting them. Everybody in that space really just wants to understand diagnosis better, how they can be better, and how they can provide the best service to their patient.
Right.
So if you can show that you care about that too, then you're aligned, and then you're going to have a successful campaign where they're also going to be trusting in you so much that they give you their contact information, which is the whole goal.
And that's what we're talking about, is a lead generation campaign. There's awareness campaign and there's lead generation. So this is about leads. This is about getting your salespeople what they need as the marketing professional within your business, or if it's not your business, somebody else's business, somebody you work for. And then we just covered a lot of ground there, but if I can break it down in 3 points real quick, it's have a hook, have that hook be not promotional, but educational. So have a KOL, somebody who's leading some kind of educational, what'd you call it, a video case study?
Yes.
A video case study, and then end with the solution being whatever your product or service is that you're trying to market, whatever you're trying to sell. That's the point here. The thing that you are selling should be solving someone's problem in your industry. If it's not solving any problems, that's a problem in itself for you, because you're gonna have a lot harder time trying to convince somebody to buy it. Because
time to go back to the drawing board
it's
on
like,
that one.
what's this for?
Right.
But if you've clearly identified what that is on the front end, should be a pretty easy question for you to answer. What problem am I solving for folks? So again, we'll put this on graphics here. Have a hook with education, not promotion, and end with a solution and call to action.
The way to hook them would be a call to action, like download the full video case study to see the insights of how our product can empower you, something like that. So your call to action would be download the full video case study, because you're just teasing them, right? You're just giving them a little bit of information in a social media clip that's focused on the clinical efficacy.
Yeah.
That's focused on the clinical efficacy.
Yeah, tough word.
Ugh, I struggle with it all the time. Not in typing it in an ad, but in saying it out loud.
Efficacy. It's a tough one.
So lead with help. And then when you position yourself as the expert in the space, then people just rely on you. And then that's the beauty of sales.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
And the video case study, it should be free. Right? Don't charge an admission price for that. You can, but if it's free, you are automatically developing goodwill with the person on the other side who's going to give you their contact information, who became a lead. They feel like they're getting something of value from you without any kind of expectation. Obviously there is down the road, but initially what you're doing is just giving them a free education on the technology that your company is trying to sell, and you're doing it through a KOL who already believes in what you're doing. So that's the real key, I think, and that's kind of what even we're doing here. That's what YouTube is. You see ads for all sorts of stuff on Instagram and things, and it's always like a free webinar or something like that.
Right.
That's how you get people interested, and that's how you filter through somebody who's maybe just messing around, and somebody who really does want to figure out what you're selling and really does want to solve a problem that they think that you could solve for them. That's basically it. Yeah. So have a hook. The hook needs to be educational in nature and free, and then you got to end showing them what the solution is to the problem, the solution being your product or service, and then your call to action. Going forward, we're gonna be doing a lot more YouTube content, and we think there's a lot of topics we could cover here and help you out if you are a healthcare professional who's in that B2B space, who sees the value of digital marketing but really doesn't know where to start. We have a ton of topics we wanna cover here on the channel. We will be doing that going forward. If you'd like to know when those videos pop up, like and subscribe to the channel. That's what YouTubers say. If you'd like to talk to us directly, you can. We'll have that linked here just below the video, our contact form at mediflixx.com. Reach out to us there. We'd love to set up a strategy call with you and just kind of see what you're up to, see if we can help you in any kind of way. Maybe we can. So that's it.
We definitely can. And I would say if you have any ideas, anything you need help with, right, please comment below and we'll make a video about it.
Yeah, sounds good. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Mediflixx.